But obviously Des has got his little survival shelter out, so I've had to bring out the big guns, ladies and gents. Here's a Matt Tightwood survival sort of shelter, and again it's all about what you carry with you, irrespective of where you're going and what you're doing. Extremely lightweight. It's literally, this can go in the me pocket of my smock. And I'll show you how small they roll up. It's what I call the funky camouflage. It's kind of like a tree thing, but I've got the old I was just said to I was just said to him, are you getting ready for Calais? No, but bringing back to this, ladies and gents, again, it's only what you got with you at the time. And I've revisited this because I sewed like another tie out there, which I'll get set up and that. So it's all set up, ready to go. I've used tent pegs now, but you just make your own tent pegs at the time, and that you can get under that, and you'll soon be sweet under there. That'll keep you dry. Yeah, I've got an idea, maybe about 6 inches all the way round, all the way down, so then that 6 inch drops down and that'll bring the back up a lot higher. But yeah, so I've got an idea on that, but that's part one of the shelter anyway. And what I will do is show you how small they do pack up. But yeah, just a simple sided, keep the wind off you, keep the rain off you. You need to go fair in a bit with it. But so yeah, ladies and gents, here we see is, I mean, there's the top flap of a Bergen. You know, that's how small it is, and it probably weighs about as much as 60 cigarettes or something, 3 packets of fags. It comes there all with the bungee cord on it, and you know, that literally can go in my smock pocket. There, let your eyes be your guide. It's in my pocket. There we go. And the other one that one would go in the other side. So it's just about being small and light. Again, the shape, you know, somebody said it looks like half a tent. Well, yeah, actually it does, because you can't do that and bring the sides in without it looking like half a tent. But I'll stick the other part up now to make it into a full shelter that you can carry about in your jacket. Now, ladies, the bit that you saw me stick in my pocket is what you're looking at now. It's 150 wide by about 2 meters 30, 40 long. More than long enough for your human being. Get the second part of the shelter. 2 litres of pressure knots. Little stick off the ground, job done. And I should just peg it down now, and then just bring you back and have let you have a little look at that. Because that's in a bad little shelter. And I'll show you the roof effect on it when I get it sorted. And there we go, ladies and gents, it's just the other side to the tent, which can be an individual shelter on its own as well. Just put it up to make sure all the tie-outs, there's one in the middle, I haven't tied it down there, but this goes to the other side of that shelter, as you'll see in a moment, and that's what I call the funky camouflage. Some sort of variation on digital tree bark or whatever. But as you can see, ladies and gents, there's the original shelter, and you've got plenty of room in there. Bearing in mind, this thing is carried in your pockets. Mr. Baldrick, he approves. He's got in there, look. Oh, I love that, don't I? And today all I've done is so to keep these tie-outs permanently on there. I've done them with a little doobie firkin just to make it, because you want to get this up quick and so forth. But see where it flaps over? I've not seen that done before. I'm not saying I'm the first one to do it, but just sew the tab in, I don't know, about 10 inches in, and that gives you the flap that goes over, and you'll have complete water runoff. Obviously, as we can see here, there's that guy point, goes down, picks that one up, comes on, and all you got to do is get a stick and it just raises it all up, so you've got a lot more headspace in there. You can probably see the way it's coming out. That's the angle you want to achieve, to get a bit more headspace in there. Yeah, I've got another idea how to make it better. It'll be you know, like a say 6 inches skirt all the way round that will drop vertically, and your guy lines will come off that bit, and so that will just really lift it up. But I might just do another shelter but incorporating that, exactly the same design, but just so it'll skirting all the way around just to lift it up, and that's certainly doable. But yeah, so ladies and gents, you can carry this in your pockets. And the thing is, it'll be, you can stick this in any Bergen because it don't weigh, even both parts don't use a great deal. It's the board is still in there, and that'll keep you dry and out the wind, the rain, and all things like that. And again, it's not because I think it was Jeff said, well, why don't you just make another one of them, Ed? Because I said, well, if you do that, you've got a tent. But again, this on itself could be used as a lean-to. You'd lower it down, have it more of a bleak angle, and that come off, so you know the rain would come down and then drop off there, keeping it right away from you. So yeah, you got a very much of a variation of a shelter. And I don't know, it's just what I come up with. It's not like rocket science, but I've not seen one like that before, ladies and gents. Anyway, I won't bore you with no more, but I'm quite liking the funky camouflage on that, and it's nice, lightweight. Let's have a look. You can see a ripstop material that, you know, wasn't too expensive, but you know, so there you go. Your little shelter you can carry anywhere, and it should always be with you, because like I say, push comes to shove and you're in a difficult situation, you're going to be knocked off if you've got this or something like it and you ain't got it with you at the time. Okay, right, ladies and gents, when I said the little shelter, and I could have wrapped them up a bit smaller, a bit tighter, but when I said you can carry this about in your smock, I wasn't kidding. Standard smock. Probably wouldn't want to carry it in a smock, want it at the top of your Bergen, but you always want it with you, otherwise it's no use to man the beast. Like I say, that's the pockets not filled up. There's my heat-proof gloves, I'll stick them in there as well. Obviously I'll do the pockets up, but you know, and it's not going to stop me lifting my leg as much as I need to as well. No weight really at all. So that's it, a little Mac Tightwood funky camouflage shelter.